Wow, thanks, Mike, for a great introduction and some challenging thoughts, I think, that he's shared with you all tonight. What we're trying to do here is very, very simple. It's trying to share with you a vision we've worked on for some time, and we've brought it to life tonight for the very first time. The MPA, as we know it, will now become more rejuvenated and revitalised. We're moving forward into where we are currently in terms of our modern day, although we're not ignoring the fact that we have to embrace the values of its past. The MPA has been around for 90 years. It's Europe's largest MPA organisation, so we have some heritage in which we want to keep a hold of while still moving it forward in a modern day manner. Our mission is very, very clear, really. We are the catalyst for you. We are here to be shaped and moulded as you want to work with us. And we're looking at introducing lots of debate, enlightenment, education, as Mike has already mentioned. So the MPA will become a much more robust and content-driven organisation. Not-for-profits, as you already know. We have 500 people who are members currently. We've got ambitions to grow that to 2,500 within the first 6 months. So we will be looking at knocking on your door, badgering you. We know where your children go to school. We will be after your money in terms of getting you on board. And it's very good value for money. At the end of the day, we're not asking for a lot in terms of the cost. The benefits, we hope, will also be huge for you. It's about making things free and accessible. We've mentioned the freelancer network. Having been in the freelance market myself from time to time during my career, I know just how hard it is to get in front of the right people. We want to have that access for freelancers where they can post their skill base on our site for free. They can talk about what they can offer you, and you can also access that site to see who's available. We also are here in terms of working closely with Nikki and Kate for NABS. That's important. We'll also look at other charities that are relevant to Manchester as well as we develop. Collaboration is probably the word that's been used the most of any part of the vocabulary over the last 2 months since my becoming part of the MP on the 1st of July. We've had 8 weeks to turn this round. As you know, we have no budgets, and we've worked with some very, very talented individuals and people who just got it. We went to speak to Mike and I. We talked about our vision, as you see on the screens here. We tried to share with them our energy and enthusiasm, and very quickly people said, yeah, I get it, I'll be part of that, and I'm in. So the guys at Delineo particularly worked very hard on the creative identity. The guys at LiveLink tonight have posted the new website, fingers crossed, I'm sure it's there, PK, has gone live tonight. So lots of energy, lots of pace has been what has made it happen in an 8-week window. So congratulations to all the team involved on that, BGL for copy and a few others around the room here. So as tomorrow you be able to go onto the site, it's not perfect, it has to have some more work done to it, but at least it's up there. And what we want to do is develop the site, which is for you. So we want you to feed us content. I'll obviously censor it, and then we'll post it up there. So we want to see your creative work showcasing, we want to see your amazing ideas up there, we want to see anything that you are doing at the moment as a business. So it's there as a showcase opportunity for yourselves. So please be in touch with me on that. So that's been fantastic, the 8 weeks. It's been hard work, but we've got there in terms of pure graft. And in terms of volunteers, I think that, I hear people sometimes, oh, volunteers, what does that entail? It doesn't entail a huge lot. We're all bright, intelligent, articulate people. You don't need to give a lot of time. It's a small piece of your time. And by the sheer scale of all the people here that are willing to help, then ultimately we'll end up with a really good force to be reckoned with. So if you are happy to do that, I've already had some emails today, people saying, yeah, I want to get involved and help. So that's fantastic. Thank you very much. We do have to have some fun as well. The MPA have been renowned for the party people of the Northwest, which is great. But we also need to bring some added value to you as members and give you something back. Mike's mentioned the partnerships we're working with. The guys at the White Room were starting already to draw up an intensive programme of fantastic education, thought leadership activity. So that'll be announced shortly. Okay. So membership is key. I'm not going to go through all the different levels, but essentially, as Mike has explained, it's accessible to all. It'll be on the website tomorrow. You'll be able to sign up on the form and then we'll invoice you straight away. What will happen tonight, the only commitment I'm going to ask from you is that the guys from MC2 during coffee will come with an iPad and they will ask for your details to just show your commitment and your willingness to sign up as members. So you don't get away with a completely free dinner. So they will be walking around during coffee and signing you up in terms of your commitment. And not forgetting, of course, there's been a lot of other people working on in the background, and there's lots of thanks to be had. We've got our original MPA members with us tonight here, which is great for them to come and support us. We've got new council members. But I think there's some other key things that we should be thinking about in terms of the MPA will be still having a Christmas party, for which it is famous, but we are being quite bold and changing that quite radically, or I've taken that decision to do so. So the 1st December we'll see a new event. It'll be held not at the Palace, it'll be held at the Point. And it'll start at 5:30, not 1 o'clock. So that will be quite a different change to the kind of format that has been of old. Like it or loathe it, that's how it will be. So I'll be asking you to support us on that, and we'll be having things like VIP areas for people to entertain their clients. So it'll be a good corporate element, as well as you being able to bring staff for a really good night out. It promises to be fun, believe me. And then finally, I think there's some thank yous around the room to be done before I close. Simon and Andrew from Pack Ready, a fantastic system. It really is amazing. I think some of the agencies around here, remember the days trying to demonstrate a piece of packaging to your client, you're all trying to get the glue and make it stick and look nice. Well, that is the best thing I've ever seen in terms of packaging display. So if you're in the FMCG market or any other area, this is what you guys need to be looking at in terms of demonstrating to your client what you can do. So Deloitte's and Gately Waring, thank you very much for sponsoring the drinks. We've had to sort of work this event on a shoestring. The guys here at Duke's have done us a fantastic evening for a tiny, and I mean a tiny budget. So those three guys have made it completely possible to have the event as well as Pack Ready as being our main sponsor. Without it, it wouldn't have happened. We've been charging you to come as you came to the door. So that's it from me. I think that Kate and Nikki have done a great job of getting Rory to come and support us here in Manchester tonight. So thank you very much for that. And of course, thank you all for coming, which is great. And it's a fantastic turnout. And I think it's great. I see quite a few of friends I know from the industry. It's great to see lots of women. Which is really good, and I think it's a good mix and balance of both corporate businesses, different areas of the media, and hopefully this will help us form and shape the MPA as we go forward.